beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana Waldy, licensed esthetician and makeup artist, and today's video is part 2 of tech neck. So I shot a video a long time ago when I first launched my channel on tech neck, and so tech neck is that time, or is from the time that we spend looking down at our mobile devices, at our computer screens. It starts causing those, superficial fine lines and wrinkles around the neck area. So I want to do a part 2 to that video of different ways, tips and tricks on how to prevent that from happening. So first thing I want to talk about is, it's so interesting to me that when doing our daily skincare routine that we typically stop here, when all the products that we're using on our face should absolutely be taken all the way down to the neck, the chest, for women, all the way right down to the boobs. You basically want to do it from your face all the way down, and any product that you're putting on your skin is going to be safe also for the neck and chest area. So some great ingredients that you should be looking for are absolutely peptides, retinols, and exfoliators. So that's also another really important thing is, for whatever reason, again, we tend to exfoliate our face regularly, but we forget the neck area. And the neck, oftentimes, like the sagging of the skin, it's a combination of like the texture of the skin. So we want to dislodge all of the dead skin cells that are also on our neck and our chest. And then what's another thing? Oh, sunscreen. Duh, sunscreen. So the sun is what causes collagen degradation. So if it's doing that to our face, it's also doing that to our neck and our chest area. So today I'm going to go over a really simple routine of how to properly take care of the neck and the chest. I'm going to use, I'm looking here, about 2 to 3 different products, and then I'm also going to include the NuFace. So I also shot a video, a tutorial on how to properly use the NuFace device, and I got a lot of comments and a lot of questions about, is it okay to use in the neck area? How do I do it on the neck area? So I'm going to do a short little tutorial on how you use the NuFace in the neck area. So I'm going to tie my hair back, I'm going to grab all my products, and we're going to hop right in. All right, so I zoomed in a little bit tighter so we have a better look at the neck and the chest area. I have my hair tied back. So I'm gonna go through a really, really simple regime. These are products that you're probably already using on your face. So step 1, I'm gonna exfoliate my neck. Just like I previously mentioned, we wanna make sure we dislodge all the dead skin cells. We get this area like a nice clean palette to work with, and then I'm gonna go into using the NuFace device. So I just happen to be using the Skin Authority Instant Perfection Peel Pads. It is a glycolic peel pad. I've been testing these out for about the past month. I'm super loving them. You're probably seeing these peel pads pop up in a couple of recent videos because they're just happen to be the ones I'm testing and trying. So gonna pull them out. It comes out a nice little peel pad. It's nicely textured. It's a glycolic. So I'm just gonna clean off my neck and chest. So those are a little bit wet, so I'm gonna just let it dry out just for about 60 seconds. So another great benefit of these peel pads, because it has that glycolic acid, glycolic is also an anti-aging ingredient. It's really, really brightening. It's good for pigmentation and a great anti-aging ingredient. So again, it's all about treating that tech neck, those superficial fine lines that we get from constant looking down at our screens and different devices. Okay, now that that's dried off a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the NuFace Gel Primer. You always wanna use their conducting gel before starting the NuFace, because I'm gonna do a quick little demo on how to properly use that in the neck area. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the primer onto my neck. I always apply product going up because we really want to lift everything in this area, so you'll notice me doing upward motions in the neck. All right, I went ahead and grabbed my NuFace. I use the attachment that it comes with. Again, I'll put links to all the products I'm using down below in the description box, so it'll just take you directly to those products that I'm recommending. So what you're gonna do is click the on button right here, and you're gonna be able to adjust your settings. So it's really depending on how much of that frequency that you're feeling. And again, I shot a whole NuFace tutorial. I'm gonna put a link to that tutorial up above so you'll be able to click that, because I'm not gonna go through the full rundown of the NuFace device. Ooh, that's pretty high. You feel it. It feels like a little electrical currents. So that setting was pretty tight. So what I do is I first work along my jaw area, and you just want to let it gently glide along the skin. Oh, that's still too high. I'm going to take that down again. You really feel that. You're just going to let it glide just gently on the skin. We're not pushing, we're not pulling. It's just a gentle glide. Once it beeps, that's how you know when to move into the next area. So now when we're going into the neck, so the answer to many of your questions on my original video is yes, you can use it on the neck. What you want to avoid is the throat. So we're basically gonna work the sides of the neck. This has been FDA approved, so it is safe to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and work again in an upward motion. And you just keep working it along the neck area. Just right along the sides of the throat, super easy. That conducting gel is nice because it just gives it a nice glide along the neck. So we're not pulling the skin. We certainly don't want to be pulling and stretching the skin. We're doing the opposite. We really want to tighten it up so to prevent that sagging, kind of wrinkling in the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and move to the other side. Again, this is just a quick demo. I would typically do a couple more passes, but I just wanted to give you a gist of how we're using it in the neck area. So we just do a couple of glides up, avoiding the throat. We work on the sides of the throat. Can't stress that enough. And that's it. It's so simple just to work it on the neck area. So like I said, most, anything that you're using already on your face, definitely bring it down to the neck area. You do not necessarily need a separate neck product. I know there's a lot of different neck creams out there. However, I will say this, sometimes having just a separate product dedicated to that area. So I've been using the Image Skincare, the Max Stem Cell Cream Neck Lift. I don't know what it is, but I really love this neck cream. I don't even just use it on my neck. I actually use it on my face as well. There are a ton of different peptides in here, different anti-gravity peptides. So it's gonna give you a nice lifting effect. Again, I use it on my face and my neck, but sometimes just having that separate dedicated product to that specific area just reminds you to treat that area, because again, I don't know what it is. People just do their neck, or I'm sorry, their face, and then they stop there. So maybe having a separate product reminds you to treat that area, just like having an eye cream, just a separate product for that area allows you, or reminds you to use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use some on my neck area. I'm gonna apply it right over the NuFace Gel Conducting Gel. Super safe, super fine to keep it on the skin. You don't need to wash it off. Just gonna take about, it's like a little less than a dime size amount. I love the texture of this neck cream. I mean, I can't say enough good things about it. I love it. I even love the smell of it. I love everything, everything. So another reason we want to use, topical skincare on the neck, especially hydrators, is that it's just like, think of like dirt and sand, right? In the desert, when the dirt gets all dried out, you get cracks in the dirt. But the second that we hydrate it, it kind of almost works like a spackle and fills those areas in. So it's the same kind of concept with keeping your neck really hydrated. You do not want it to dry out. We want to keep that cellular turnover healthy and happy. We're going to exfoliate and rehydrate. Super important on the whole body, the face, the neck, the arms, the legs. It's always about exfoliation and rehydrating. Again, I'm doing everything in an upward motion, giving myself a nice little treatment today. And then again, the last thing, just like I do on my face for my skincare, I apply a sunscreen, another Image Skincare product. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my SPF 30 right on my neck and chest area. It's important on the neck, if you're wearing clothing that's covering your whole kind of décolleté area, not quite as important, but when you're exposed like this, I'm in a tank top, we're approaching our summer months, really important to stay covered by sunscreen. So that's it. I mean, really easy. It's almost sometimes common sense. I can't stress enough, just use whatever products you're using on your face, bring it down to the neck area. Yes, you can definitely incorporate the NuFace device. It's that beautiful microcurrent that's gonna help to lift and tone and sculpt that area, which is something we absolutely want. I I, of course, always want to hear what you're using and loving and all your feedback. Join the conversation, drop me comments below, and don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you really like this video. And of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you would like to see more content like this every single week. You will be notified every time I launch a new video, which is every Tuesday. You can expect new content from me. So that is it. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Until then, bye.